September 27th, 2022. It's around 1:30 in the afternoon, so it's a cool day. This here is Virgo. This is the last one I finished this year. This is the lower part, and I'll show Virgo again up on the ramp when I do the signs. So I'm just showing the lower portions of these. See, I'm on the lowest part of the ramp right here. And then we go to Libra. There's all my firewood. I burn firewood for my heat. This is Libra, the lower part of Libra, which I'll discuss later. There's the arch. There's the arch below too. And then this is Sagittarius. I did this last fall here. And then this is the front. There's the cat. There's the cat. It's Nikki. Okay, this is the front of the tower. This is Capricorn. Here. And then I've got a door where Aquarius would be. And then Pisces is over here, pink. That's pink quartzite from the Devil's Lake area, not from Devil's Lake though. It's from Highway 33 quarry. They let me take it. Okay, so I'm going to give a backup here, give a view of the tower. This is Necedah Tower. Just so you know what I'm talking about here. I'm in Necedah, Wisconsin. Here's the arch going in. And then there's an arch over the door. I have a lot of firewood. So now we're going to start the signs in order. I was kind of doing them in reverse order there a little bit. Hopefully it makes a little more sense. It starts here with Aries. This is the first door. And I have this done in red. Aries is red. And I just found red rocks and red. I even used red glass that I bought online. If I couldn't find enough rocks, I found glass. Anything that was red that would survive outdoors. There's petrified wood in here. There's things that I've found. Some of the stuff down there I found up in Rice Lake and stuff in the Long Lake Superior. I think mostly Rice Lake for Aries here though. And then the featured constellation is here. It's a simple one. Okay, so that's Aries. And then we go to Taurus. Taurus is the next sign. It's my sign. That's Amma. If you're curious to who that is, Amma.org. Just go there. She does a lot of charitable work. So, Taurus is brown, which is mostly featured down here because of the window here. And it does have a Milky Way going through it. So I have brown, and then I have white for the Milky Way, and I put the white over here, maybe more for convenience rather than scientific reality or whatever, but feature in the Milky Way and Taurus is the Pleiades, and it's said to be the seven sisters. There's actually 9 stars in it. The mother and the father are the 2 other stars. They're said to be our forefathers, our founders. And this is in some cultures of the world that teach this too. Okay, so the next sign, which I have a little bit of white along it too for the Milky Way, is Gemini, which is my largest side that's all in one piece. And its color is tan. And then Cancer is the next sign, which is July, I believe. And its featured constellation is right here. Probably most people wouldn't even know it, but there it is. These are probably simplified versions of the constellations, because I wouldn't be able to do anything real complicated. So their color is yellow, and there's a little bit of blue associated because of the water. And then Leo. Leo's a fire sign, so it has a little red. And Tiger Eye is also associated with it, so I have some of that in there. And I have an arch here too. So, Virgo. So, Virgo is light green. And there's also some of this that continues below, which I already showed. And then we have, the next one's Libra. And I did put the scale in here. It's sort of hidden, but it's in here. Maybe you can see it. And copper is associated with it, so there's native copper in this wall. And it's a darker green. A little more darker green. Some of this green is from the Necedah quartzite. It's in the bluff here. And then Scorpio. And I do have the constellation, but it's in a little bigger scale here. I don't know if you can see it. I'd almost have to do a separate video to point it out, maybe. But the Scorpion is part of it. And maybe you can pick out the Scorpion in here, which I will zoom in on it a little bit. This is a part of it right here. So, and then the white that's in here where these geodes are, and these white quartzite is, that's the Milky Way that's carrying across the sky from Taurus. So it cuts across the sky, it cuts through the zodiac. And it cuts through part of Scorpio. It actually seems to fall between Scorpio and Sagittarius. So over here is Sagittarius. And I have the center of the universe here, which is a black hole. And no, I don't know what the proper name is. Maybe somebody could mention it if they know it. And I believe that it is not a singularity. That it's actually a duality. And maybe that's yet to be finalized. But it's the center of our universe. And so I represented it as a duality. So I have a thing in the middle, which is stainless, and then the black thing is obsidian. And then that orange is actually a halo, which is around, I guess it's around many black holes. Maybe it's the event horizon or some kind of a effect, you know, that's around it. That may not actually be part of it. So, and I do have the constellation represented in here as well. It's in the middle, sort of the teapot, and then the Milky Way is sort of like the steam coming out of the teapot. Right here is the pouring spout, right here. And maybe you can see the rest of it in there. It's larger than the other ones that I put up. Okay, so now we're going to go to... Okay, this is Sagittarius, so now we're going to go to Capricorn. Okay, hope I'm not getting these confused. Okay, so now we're Capricorn, January. And it's a Earth sign as well. And this continues down below. This is one of the earlier ones I did. Okay, and then the middle one is Aquarius, which I just did this year. This is one that wasn't here. This is new. And it was a little harder to do because of the way the wall is behind it. So I had to bring it out a little bit. And I have the picture there. Pouring the water. In a way, it's pouring the water onto Pisces. Watering Pisces. So, which is the next sign. This is purple. So this is the sign for February. And then March, which is the last sign over here. Pink. And then the two fishes I show over here. This all one sign here. There's just a contour that goes through the center, so they're a little separated. But there's pink quartzite in here, and some thunder eggs or geodes that have pink material in them. So its theme is pink. So this is the end of the zodiac here. And then it would go again to Taurus, or not Taurus, but Aries, I mean. So that's the work. That's the 12 sides. It took me some years to do it. And I'm done now. Yeah, there's probably errors in here, and it may not be completely to real life. It's an artistic representation of the whole thing. So I'm walking back the way I came here. It's a ramp. This is a ramp that you go up. See, there's 3 signs on each side. How easy that is to see. And then here's the golden stairway. There's some gold, color. So